I've been playing a lot with the AI. You want to start Sleaze with one of your specialty songs?
Oh, did you do one for me?
I did a short. Let's do the short one. I mean, I think it's unbelievable what you can do with AI. So I just told it to write a little celebrity Sleaze intro. Here we go.
Wow.
Celebrity Sleaze is on 99X. Celebrity Sleaze is on 99X right now.
You're going to be singing it later. Trust me. Sleaze is presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people. Sleaze the people, Fram.
That sounded like Good Charlotte.
It totally does.
I was like, hey, Good Charlotte did a song for Celebrity Sleaze.
That took about 8 seconds to make.
Really sad story in Celebrity Sleaze. Grayson Murray, PGA player, dead at the age of 30. Quote, we are devastated to learn and are heartbroken to share that PGA Tour player Grayson Murray passed away this morning. This was over the weekend. I'm at a loss for words. That is from Jay Monahan. What a sad story. They reached out to the parents who offered, obviously, the parents are saying it's a very difficult time for the entire family. You know, Murray had battled alcohol addiction and depression for years, also experienced what looked like a career resurgence, and then he took his own life.
Oh, man. He was in the middle of this event and told, the rest of the foursome and other players that he just didn't feel well. And he left and killed himself.
It's just devastating.
So awful. And so sad.
And apparently he had at one time reached out to the PGA for help, and they were saying, we're family. We are here for you. So I don't know what those circumstances were, but really just a tragic story. Yellowstone fans, Barnes, I got to get you into this because it's now the last season. Production has begun on the final episode of Yellowstone, currently filming the second half of its 5th season in Montana, which will consist of 6 episodes. The first half of the season aired, if you remember, November 2022 to January 23. Final episodes are set to debut on Paramount this November. Delayed production, the writer's strike, of course, and then, of course, Kevin Costner's work because he's been working on that 2-part Western Horizon. So even though this is the beginning of the end of the show, fans can take heart because Paramount has announced a pair of new series that will take place in the whole universe. There's 1944 and then 2024.
So hold up. Is he or isn't he in it?
He's in part of it, yes.
Oh, and then part of it?
We'll find out. He's in part, but we'll find out what happens to his character. I know. I'm very sad about that, but Hey, Steve Carell has a new comedy coming to HBO from the creators of Ted Lasso, Bill Lawrence. It's about an author and his complicated relationship with his daughter. And apparently it'll be set on a college campus. I bet HBO is already so excited about this that they've already got the first season already locked, 10 episodes. And he's been busy. He's also with Tina Fey on that new show that she has on Netflix called The Four Seasons. Yeah, very busy for Steve Carell. Are you a Carell fan?
Yeah, totally. 100%. Great actor. I think he needs something upbeat now. He's been you're saying this is a comedy. I wonder if it's going to be that super dry.
I don't know.
Like The Office.
Yeah, he does it so well, though. That's his thing. Christopher Reeve doc. Yes, Superman getting a limited theatrical release. I'm surprised it took this long to have a documentary about the life of Christopher Reeve. It'll be in theaters in the fall for a limited run. Select theaters September 21st, followed by an encore presentation on his birthday, September 25th, called Superman, the Christopher Reeve Story, documenting his rise, his entire career, ultimately, of course, starring as Superman, and then his fight to find a cure for spinal cord injuries after his horse riding accident. That was a tragic story.
It's hard to believe he's been dead for 20 years.
Unbelievable. Barnes, there's a new member of the police.
What?
Yeah. Sting's 28-year-old son, John Como.
Nepo baby?
Both members of the police. Well, sort of. John Como became a police officer in the UK.
That's the best story. I was playing along, but I saw that story last week. I was like, this is the best story ever.
I guess it's been his dream since he was 13 years old. He graduated in 2020 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from California Lutheran University. It's his youngest child. Wow.
I mean, since he was a kid, Sting has been hearing him say he wants to be a member of the police. And he's like, dude, no, we're broken up. He's like, no, the real police.
Did you see the photo of Lenny Kravitz working out on his 60th birthday? Come on.
He's on fire. I listened to his whole album.
The album is fantastic.
It is. It's all over the place musically and in all good ways. But yeah, he is on fire right now.
Well, I think you and I might need to take a trip to Vegas. Yeah, apparently he's just announced his Blue Electric Light residency at Dolby Live at Park MGM. Let's see here. I got the dates. October 18th, 19th, 23rd, 25th, and 26th. We might need to go, Barnes.
I mean, I love his shows live, and he is just so freaking chill. He's almost going to fall asleep.
Unbelievable. Eminem cleaned out his closet and put on a tux over the weekend. Did you see? His daughter got married. He was the father of the bride.
And it was low key, right? It wasn't like a big deal.
No, and it was Haley Jade Scott. They actually showed him in the tux doing the first dance, marrying her fiance. It's kind of interesting seeing him in a different light like that, but knowing that Slim Shady's going to be dead soon, right?
I still want to know where that's headed.
What is happening? What is that going to be? I'm a little freaked out about that. Jerry Seinfeld getting heckled again by pro-Palestinian protesters. I don't know if you saw this, but once is an isolated incident, twice a trend. I guess just a week after he was heckled during his commencement speech at Duke, Seinfeld was the subject of jeers and his comedy routine disrupted at a club in Norfolk, Virginia. According to reports and a video of the incident, a pro-Palestinian protester in the audience stood up yelling, "Save the children of Gaza. No more American tax dollars for genocide." I guess Jerry just sort of stood there. The remaining audience seemed sort of solidly in his corner, chanting, "Jerry, Jerry, Jerry." What do you do? This is happening a lot lately.
They've been squelching a lot of it, so you're not seeing it or hearing it on mics, but it's been happening in the crowd. But you got to be concerned when everywhere you go now that's happening.
And he's been out kind of, doing stand-up again, which is sort of interesting. But that was at a commencement speech at Duke. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.